This segment brought to you by Republic National Distributing Company.
Yes.
Their company roots extend before Prohibition. If it's fun, we're doing it right. That's what they say at RNDC, Republic National Distributing Company. Just absolutely terrific company.
We're in our RNDC mixology lab.
We are, right here.
Yeah.
And we're going to be tasting some wonderful wines, too,
Yep.
in just a second. In fact, Brenda, let me get that. Let's see where. Oh, yeah. We spoke with Rodolfo Bastida, the CEO of Ramon Bilbao, which are wonderful wines from the Rioja region of Spain. They've been making wines since, what, 1924?
24, yeah.
Absolutely wonderful wines. And we're so excited to taste these.
And he's the son.
Right.
He came in after he got his master's in enology.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was an engineer before.
Right.
Right.
Decided he was going to be an engineer and fell in love with
In
wine.
fact, the wine that the chef Tony loved so much was from Bilbao as well.
It was a rosé.
Right. It was absolutely
Right.
terrific, and it went so well with the foods we had.
It was a 2016
Yeah.
rosé.
This is a Ramon Bilbao limited edition. It's predominantly Tempranillo, as you would expect from Rioja. And Brenda, I've not tried these wines before,
Yes.
and we've got 3 to taste. This one is aged, I want to say, what, 8 months in
Let's
the barrel?
see, this is aged 14 months
14
in the
months.
barrel and 8 months in the bottle.
Okay, a Tempranillo, which always seems to get better and better. If you like Rioja wines, remember the name. Again, it's you can learn more at bodegasramon.bilbao, BILBOA.ES, España. See, it's a wonderful wine, Brenda.
Oh, that's not
Absolutely
nice,
terrific.
easy drinking.
It is, and I would imagine we can get all of the Ramon
with
Bilbao
food, too.
wines. Yeah, it's got good acidity to
Right,
it.
right.
And what you're looking for in a wine that pairs well with a meal is good acidity.
So now we have another Tempranillo. It's a Grand Reserva. It's a 2010.
Right.
And they keep this in the barrel 30 months, and in the bottle 36 months.
Wow. So again, this
So-
is predominantly a Tempranillo. Being that it's aged a little bit longer, we'll see
Right.
what the level of difference between the two are. So you can tell this is really a good wine. This is the
Look
next
how
level up.
dark and inky
Yeah.
it is.
Well, it's a Tempranillo that's been aged for a long time. When you're in a barrel for 30 months, you're going to take some of the characteristics of the barrel, and this is wonderful. Again, good acidity to it, so it'll be a good food wine for you as well. And the final one is this. I guess is their Mac Daddy.
Yeah, this is Mirto, and again, it is, there was only 3180 cases.
So a little over
produced,
3,000 cases made.
Right, and it has the number of the bottle on it, and it doesn't say how aged it is.
Again, predominantly
But-
Tempranillo.
Right,
we're assuming.
right. This is a 2011, and this is supposed to be their premiere.
It is. You can tell.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, the difference as we step up levels for
Right.
these wonderful wines are just.
And explain that, why you do that. You do.
Well, you want to, look, for me, when I open wines at home, I actually want to go to the best one I have. Because I figure by the time I get to number 3, nobody will care. You know what I mean? I mean, that's my philosophy with this. But if I'm going to do a tasting, I want to start with the lighter wine, moving
Even
heavier
if
and heavier.
if you're going to do red and white, you start with whites first.
Right. Because your palate gets fatigued
And a
after
lighter
while.
white to the heavier white.
Right. In fact, he sent us an Albarino as well.
Right.
That we'll taste as we go through
Right.
this time. But your palate gets fatigued after a while. I mean, we've gone to tastings where there's 40 wines there.
Oh, my
and so you're
goodness.
tasting
Yeah.
just a tiny bit of this and spitting and tasting and spitting.
Sometimes you eat a cracker in between. or
You've
you
got
do
to
something
be able to
try
get your
clean
palate back on
palate.
track.
Yeah.
But again, it's bodegasramon.bilbao.es. And this one is absolutely wonderful. It's their Mirto, M-I-R-T-O. Now, they've been doing this for how many years, Brenda? Dating
Over
back?
90 years, dating back to 1924.
Right.
And they were farmers, but wine was not their primary produce. So he went to engineering school, but somewhere along the way he fell in love with wine again and got his master's in enology, and then went back to the family and said, I want to reinvent the farm, and they did.
I don't think there's any better
He was
culinary-
31 years old.
when he started. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any better culinary place in the world right now than Spain.
Than Spain.
I think it's right
Yeah.
at the top of the list.
Yeah.
Both for their wines, but for their
For their food as well.
creativity. From their, I mean, some of the greatest chefs now are working in Spain, And in fact, a lot of chefs from this country go to Spain to be able to learn more about what
Right.
they're doing there. But just an unusual.
Where you always went to France or Italy for your
Yeah.
training, now you go to Spain.
Everybody wants to go
Yeah.
to Spain to do
Yeah.
it. I had gone to the Priorat region a few years ago, right outside of Barcelona. Deep, thick wines in mountainous regions that are, I think, my favorites. I love Rioja wines, and that's
And
what we're
wonderful
tasting today.
people.
Oh yeah, terrific folks.
Yeah.
It's a good spot to go. So when you get the opportunity, try some of these wonderful wines from Rodolfo Bastida, and the Bilbao wines are just absolutely terrific.
Bilbao.
Yeah, that's what you got to remember, .es. But terrific. Today, it's currently the model for the wine business worldwide. Its wines are among the best-selling wines in Spain. So they're here in the United States now, and I think you'll enjoy it. And you learned a lot about the terroir of the Rioja region from these wines from Ramon Bilbao. Easy to remember, I think, even if you're not.
Which one was your favorite?
I think the middle one was. I
Yeah,
actually
me
think
too.
I like this. See, I think
Yeah.
the Myrto would take just a little bit longer opened.
Right.
A little bit.
That's one you can lay down for a long time.
Oh, I think so. You
Yeah.
can. Yeah, it got some tannins to it that I think in a long time. But this is the Grand Reserva, and I don't know that there's anything better that we've had in a while than this wine. So again, remember the name, Ramon Bilbao, B-A-L-B-A-O. Yes.
BAO.
Yeah, B-A-O. Remember, you're listening to HCA East Florida's Eat the Street That Go, presented by the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau, American Airlines, and Saloon Mario 104. We'll be back with more right after this.